What's up, guys? Today I wanted to go over two of, I think, the most important positioning tips or form tips when it comes to the back squat. This is by no means an all-inclusive back squat demo video, but just two positioning factors when you're doing back squats. So the first one being bar positioning, and then we're gonna talk about feet positioning as well. So with the bar, two different spots you can put this bar. It's really just the positioning that you're setting it on your traps. So the first one, high bar, just to get into it, setting it nice and high on the traps, walking back. When I'm in a high bar squat, my torso, my chest is gonna be more upright as I go down. And then in a low bar squat, I'll just shimmy it down a bit. Again, more mid trap, kind of shoulder blade area. My torso, my chest now is gonna come more forward on that than is the high bar. No matter where I have that bar set, the goal is that when I hit the bottom of that squat, that bar positioning is lined up right over my ankles or heel area. That's where your center of gravity is gonna be in the squat. That's where your force generation is coming in the squat. So you want that weight set right over those ankles, heels. Mobility, ankle mobility, hip mobility is gonna play a role in where feels best for you. Preferably for me, I go high bar squat, but what feels good for you might be different than what feels good for me. So the second thing we're gonna go over is just feet positioning. So with the feet, when you do a squat, most people are gonna feel best just outside of hip width, about shoulder width here, and then toes slightly angled out. And the reason for that, we want our knees to kind of be pressed out as we sit down here. So I'm gonna sit down, again, chest up, knees are going out, and then standing. Having my toes slightly angled out helps me get my knees pressed out there. When I press my knees out, it does two things. One, it opens my hips up for me to be able to sit nice and low, but then also it's turning on my abductors, my glute muscles, recruiting them to fire back up. So again, just outside of shoulder width, slightly point out with the toes, knees out as you sit, and then all the way up. Again, two positioning tips for back squats for anyone who needs to know.